Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Dr. Mohd Zaid bin Ismail from SM Science Hulu, Terengganu. So my topic is evaluation of STEM program implementation in fully residential school. These are table of contents of my research. First, the background or introduction, and then objective, research questions, literature review, methodology, finding and discussion, and conclusion. Background or introduction. As stated in PPPM 2013 to 2025, STEM received special attention by the Malaysian government. PPPM 2013-2025 has outlined 5 aspirations of the Malaysian education system. They are access, quality, equity, unity, and efficiency. In fully residential schools of SBP, STEM is implemented directly and indirectly through curricular and co-curricular activities. We have participated in a lot of international competition such as Mayo, WSC, VEX Robotic Competition, Math Project Contest Istanbul, and others. Okay. We also implemented STEM programs such as Common Result Upsy Kit or Chorus, Creative Animation, and Google Workshop. Problem statements. The pattern of education system in Malaysia today is still examination oriented. Students highly dependent on questions, prediction, and answering technique. So, as a result, student achievement in the international examinations such as TIMSS and PISA is still low, and poor performance in TIMSS and PISA is a result of unsuitable teaching and learning strategies in science and mathematics. According to Abdullah et al. 2017, this problem is also associated with the Malaysian students who lack of thinking skills and are weak in problem solving. The objectives of the study are to identify the level of academic achievement of SBP students after attending the chorus workshop, to identify the level of teacher skills in creative animation, to identify the level of teacher skill in using the Google Classroom application, to identify students' attitude towards STEM subject after attending the course workshop, to identify teachers' attitude towards the use of animation application, to identify teachers' attitude towards the use of Google Classroom application, and to identify the level of motivation of students towards STEM subjects after attending the chorus workshop. The research questions are: what is the level of academic achievement of SBP students after attending the chorus workshop? Second, what is the level of teacher skills in creative animation? Third, what is the skill level of teachers in using Google Classroom applications? Fourth, what is the attitude of students towards STEM subject after attending the chorus workshop? Fifth, what is the teacher's attitude towards the use of animation application? Sixth, what is the teacher's attitude towards the use of Google Classroom application? And seventh, what is the level of motivation of students towards STEM subjects after attending the chorus workshop? Literature review, problem solving skills, analytical thinking skills, and being able to be independent in performing tasks can be applied through STEM education. Query-based learning modules are an efficient way to boost cooperative skills based on Anjani 2018. According to Chela 2007 and Jamian et al. 2012, animation is an effective way to attract attention and potentially makes learning more interesting. And according to Awang et al. 2019, Google Classroom application is now growing rapidly as a tool, platform, and media in the learning process. Okay, methodology. The research design used in the study is quantitative with a survey design. The research instrument is a questionnaire. The sampling technique for chorus, we use stratified random sampling with 350 students. For animation, we use random sampling with 229 teachers. And for Google, random sampling as well with 187 teachers. The data collection, so at first we did pilot study to find the value of Chromebook Alpha. So we got for chorus is 0.873, for animation 0.932, and for Google 0.962. The data analysis, so we analyze the data descriptively. We just use descriptive statistic, and the tool is SPSS version 22. Finding and discussion. Research question 1. So what is the level of academic achievement of SBP students after attending the course workshop? So as you can see in table 1, the highest improvement percentage in additional mathematics is from North Zone, which is 32.85%. Whereas for chemistry, the highest percentage is from South Zone, which is 22.25%. The findings of the course program showed that there was a significant improvement for both subjects. This is in line with the study of Ramawati et al. 2019, who found that the average mathematics learning outcomes of students using modules were higher than students who did not use the modules. So this indicates that the use of good modules affect the improvement of students' achievement. Okay, research questions 2. What is the level of teacher skills in creative animation? So as you can see in table 2, the mean for the teacher skills in creative animation is high, which is 4.04. In terms of percentage, as you can see, the highest percentage is I gain new knowledge while attending animation workshop, but the lowest is I am able to create animation using application I have learned. So from the study, it is showed that the skills of teachers who attended creative animation workshop were at a high level. So the findings supported by Sheila 2007 and Jamian et al. 2012, who stated that animation is an effective way to attract attention and potentially makes learning more interesting and fun. So as a result of fun learning and gaining new knowledge, their skills increased. Research question 3. What is the skill level of teachers in using Google Classroom application? So as you can see in table 4, the mean for the level of teachers in using Google Classroom application is high, which is 4.34. In terms of percentage, I can create assignment in the Google Classroom application is the highest percentage, whereas the lowest is I am able to mark assignment that have been given to student. So the findings of the study showed that the skills of the teachers who attended the Google Classroom workshop were at a high level. This finding showed that the majority of teachers agreed that they were able to create a classroom using the Google Classroom application. So this finding is in line with the study of Astuti et al. 2021 that showed a positive response among teachers using Google Classroom as a media for sending and receiving assignment or test. Research questions 4. What is the attitude of students towards STEM subject after attending the course workshop? So as you can see on table 6, the mean for the attitude of students towards STEM subject is high. It is about 4.37. In terms of percentage, the highest percentage is I will set aside time for this subject after attending the course program, whereas for the lowest percentage is I was able to increase my confidence in answering questions after attending the course workshop. Findings of students' attitude to a STEM subject found that all items were at high level. Majority of the students found that the using of module in learning helped them most in the STEM subjects. Findings are consistent with Kabibah et al. 2017, who discovered that incorporating module-based discovery learning into the learning process is useful in improving generic science skills. Research questions 5. What is the teacher's attitude towards the use of animation application? So as stated in table 8, the average mean for the teacher's attitude toward the use of animation application is high. It is 3.86. Okay, in terms of percentage, the highest is I will share the knowledge of producing animation with other teachers, whereas the lowest I am interested in taking an advanced course related to animation. Findings related to teacher attitudes also showed a high mean value. Teachers' attitudes to sharing knowledge produce animation with other teacher peers reflecting the positive attitudes they exhibited. The findings supported the study of Ismail et al. 2017 that found that the use of animation in teaching facilitates students' understanding of a concept that is difficult to explain. Research question 6. What is the teacher's attitude towards the use of Google Classroom application? So as you can see on table 10, the average mean is high, which is 4.21. In terms of percentage of teachers' attitude, the highest is I am excited to be able to apply the skills I learned, whereas the lowest is I feel that training is beneficial because the skills learned are relevant to the task. Most teachers have a positive attitude towards Google application and were also confident to use Google Classroom as a tool in the classroom. In fact, this GC is becoming more relevant, especially in the era of online classes that became the choice of many during the Movement Control Order (MCO) in this era of the COVID-19 pandemic. This finding is in line with the study of Astuti et al. 2021 that showed a positive response among teachers using Google Classroom as a media for sending and receiving assignment or tests. Research question 7. What is the level of student motivation towards STEM subject after attending the course workshop? So the average mean is high, which is 4.21. In terms of percentage, the highest percentage is I enjoy being able to solve problems related to this subject, whereas the lowest is I will choose a STEM-related career field. Findings of students' level of motivations to STEM subjects showed that the majority of students enjoy being able to solve problems related to STEM subjects. Findings are also consistent with the study that found that employing a learning model based on multiple intelligences boosted elementary school children's higher order thinking skills. Asesta et al. 2021. Interestingly, some students will not choose a STEM-related career field. This is because they might feel that the career in STEM is difficult and they are unable to meet the demands of their career. Conclusions. This study is a comprehensive study of the implementation of STEM program involving course program, creative animation, and Google application. The objective of the study was to identify the level of student achievement in the subject additional mathematics and chemistry, and the attitudes, motivation, and skills of students and teachers toward the STEM program implemented by SBP were also identified. The main finding of the study showed that the achievement of students in additional mathematics and chemistry increased after using the chorus module. The attitude, motivation, and skills of the students and teachers to the STEM program implemented are also at a high level. In conclusion, the implementation of STEM programs in SBP is very important and need to be continued with improvement. So this study has huge implications, especially for students and teachers, in strengthening the teaching and learning of STEM subjects. Stakeholders such as Malaysian Ministry of Education benefit from this research as a guideline for developing high-impact programs, particularly in the STEM field. The study, however, only included SBP students and was descriptive. Therefore, it is proposed that in the future, more comprehensive study is implemented involving all schools in Malaysia and involves inferential analysis as well as more in-depth qualitative approach. Thank you.